That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not supposed to be cheering, but this is X Series. I can do whatever I want.
It all comes down to tonight. Don't miss the biggest night in MMA. PFL is more than a fight.
Catching up on any NFL game is easier than ever before.
Looking to the end zone for the win! Oh my gosh, one of the great games you'll ever see.
It's their time. A night to remember.
The following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dazn boxing show is back on the road, and this time, Misfits Boxing is taking over Magic City, Miami, Florida. It is press conference time.
This is one of the best cards that we've seen in Misfits. Faze Temper returning against Josh Brueckner.
This is going to be a big fight. Let's go. Rep him out.
We are getting one of the best fights that we could have asked for right away.
This is a really close fight.
Welcome to the 16th edition of Misfits Boxing here at the James L. Knight Center in Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a stacked card coming for you this weekend, so let's take a look at all the fights coming up. The females get things started as Amber Fields takes on Leah Gotti. 4-0 professional Jahan Ingram puts his undefeated record on the line against Ryan Schwartzberg. The lightweight tournament resumes as Yeti Gang TV and the Argentinian King attempt to book their place in the final. Waleed Sharks is out due to injury, so Little Cray Cray gets a second roll of the dice against Ace Musa. Amir Cashman Anderson makes his pro debut against Kajanti Davis in the second pro bout of the night. Our co-main sees Anthony Taylor put his Misfits light heavyweight title on the line against freestyle karate specialist Samuel Erickson. Then it's time for the main event. Faze Temper squares off against Josh Brueckner in the cruiserweight division. That is enough from me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear from the fighters. We'll throw it over to Ben Davis to get this press conference started.
7 electrifying bouts with all the action going down at the historic James L. Knight Center right in the heart of downtown Miami. Headlined by the returning Josh Brueckner as he aims to stop the renaissance of Misfits veteran Faze Temper. Debuts of some highly anticipated pros. One question has already been answered. We are bringing the heat to Miami. Welcome to the official X Series 16 press conference.
Oh yeah.
Starting things off with a man who needs no introduction, Callis Sauerland, Misfits in Miami. How pumped are you to be in this Florida weather?
Well, I'm going to live up to this voice. It's going to be quite difficult. Good afternoon, Miami. We're very, very excited to bring Misfits to a new city, the great city of Miami. It's the middle of summer. Where else to be but Miami? Saturday night, live around the world, exclusively on Dazn, the home of boxing and crossover boxing. We bring Misfits 16. It's 2 years coming up. We have the big show in Dublin at the end of the month. That will be our 2-year anniversary, and it's so great to have all these lots of regular faces now, some new faces, Samuel. We've got some great new signings. We'll talk about that in a minute. Misfits Pro got a couple of absolute bangers we're going to introduce here today. But most of all, very excited to be in Miami. 7 fights. The man who creates the fights, he's unfortunately stuck through the hurricane in Nashville. The cowboy Mams Taylor will be here tomorrow at the weigh-in. But we are super excited as Misfits to be here. It's going to be a great event this weekend. And as always, with Misfits, Fight Week, who knows what's going to happen. Enjoy.
Let's talk about that though. Pros on this card, we find out if the hype is real with Amir Anderson and Jihan Ingram. How exciting is it to usher in these acclaimed individuals to Misfits?
Well, look, you've got, we're not going to say too much on Misfits Pro right now, but it's very clear these guys aren't, average signing. Jihan Ingram touted to be the next Floyd Mayweather, around Mayweather. There's 4-0 already. Amir, I call him Mr. Cashman Anderson, massively backed by KSI. Amazing 10-time national champion in the amateurs in 3 different weights. So, I've got 24 years of experience in the pro game, 35 I was counting on the plane over, 35 world champions, 7 heavyweight world champions, and these 2 will be my next world champions. Misfits Pro, let's see where that takes us. Very, very exciting times, but these 2 guys, they are absolute dynamite, make no mistake. And I think it's that little salt and pepper we want on a show with great crossover boxing. So very, very excited. And I can tell the little lady there is very excited too.
Let's now take it to the fighters, starting off the night with a super bantamweight barn burner between the famed Leah Gotti and ring card girl turned boxer Amber Fields. Leah, you have a collegiate wrestling background. You're used to these big moments.
Damn right. I'm ready. It's different than holding a fucking card and walking around like a cute girl.
I love it. Amber, very impressive open workout. How do you rate Leah's skills as a boxer?
She's not worried about me.
I'm not worried about you, honey.
But you want to knock me out. That's all you talk about. You're not worried about me, but you're training to knock me out. It's pretty
I
dumb.
hope you could take hits like you take those back shots.
Hey, baby, I like to fight as much as I like to fuck, so I hope you're prepared. I'm the one who gave you a skirt. Your fucking manager's in jail right now. You called my phone crying. Bitch, we're fighting in 16-ounce club because of you. Because you made yourself look like a dumbass in all your film. We were supposed to wear headgear.
All right, we'll see you in the ring.
We will. We will. Thank fucking God.
High action to start the night. Next up is a 138-pound contest between the potential future of the organization, Jihan Ingram, and the ultimate underdog in Ryan Schwartzberg. Ryan getting some medicals figured out right now, but let's talk to Jihan. 4 fights, 4 knockouts. I'm not a psychic, but I feel like I know what you're going to try to do on Saturday night.
I just come do what I do. I put on fireworks for the people. I put on a great show, so we'll see fight night.
Why is Misfits the place for you in your career?
I feel like it's a perfect fit. Me being a young prospect coming in the game, Misfits having influencers in the game, so I feel like it's a great crossover for the sport of boxing.
If Ryan were here right now, what would you say to him?
I let my hands do the talking. It ain't too much to say.
Fair enough, Jihan. Next up, we take it to a captivating clash in the semifinals of the interim lightweight tournament. Defensive connoisseur Yuddy Gang makes the quick turnaround opposite the outspoken royalty from South America, Argentinian King. AK, you say that he has no power and he's stupid. Where does this confidence come from?
Well, before anything, I want to thank God, my family, and my team for the opportunity. Quiero agradecer primero a Dios, a mi familia y a mi equipo por la oportunidad del apoyo. And yeah, Yadigan is stupid and he's going to run into something. And when I say something, it's this right hand. And I'm here. Miami is beautiful. It's a city that Messi's been taking over for a year now. And now it's my time, you know. Messi lives here, I live here. The world's best two-looking guys are in town, and we're taking over. That's for sure.
Yachty Gang, dare I say he's crossed the line by suggesting that you wouldn't last a day in Argentina. Has the king verbally gone too far?
I mean, I don't live in Argentina, so I don't. I live in the United States, and you know, you in my world, you know. So we gonna see when we get in the ring. You feel me?
You have to run away from Detroit because it was way too tough. Detroit to me is Disney World. I take my kids
we talking
there.
about these hands, man. We talking about these hands. Can you throw them hands? We ain't see it too much when you know fought with Paulie. So we gonna see on Saturday night.
Bro, you feel like a little bitch. You got no power.
Is he ass or not, y'all?
He's ass.
Is he ass? Your ass. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna make sure that you 0-2. We might have to talk to Mams after this when I beat your ass.
You ain't gonna do shit, but hold on.
All right.
So this is my thing, though. You said that you were gonna kill me in the ring. That's something that you do not say in boxing. You're disrespecting the sport.
Man, disrespect these nuts, nigga. Man, disrespect these.
So anyway, Saturday night, I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass.
You ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'll be surprised if you get a hit.
Bro, look at your arms. You got no muscles.
Man, I look good. I look good. Everybody know I look good. So we gonna see Saturday night.
I'm the best looking guy in the tournament.
I feel like I thought I was a talker. You just a talker. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna make sure you say another beautiful day and ooh at the end. All right. Yeah, fanboy.
Cannot wait for that semifinal matchup. Let's keep it with the 135ers. As Southpaw sensation Lil Cray Cray swoops back into the interim lightweight tournament to save the day, but his return may be short-lived as he takes on the fearsome Ace Musa. Unsure if Cray Cray's here with us, but Ace Musa, originally it was Bleach Sharks. Now it's a totally different challenge in front of you. How does this change the situation?
It's a completely different fight like we was training for. Walid was over there, orthodox. He's a puncher, tough guy, but now he's completely different. I'm fighting a southpaw, a trickier guy. He's a better opponent than Walid, to be fair. Walid, he's over there. I can say it right now to his face. He dodged a bullet. He was going to get knocked out. You sit there, be quiet. He was going to get knocked out, but Lil Cray is the opponent, and same result's going to happen.
You were supposed to fight on Misfits 5. It has been a long time. The anticipation has built. How can you deliver on Saturday?
It's been a year and a half since that. Like, I'm just ready for fireworks. I'm ready to fight, ready to show you guys what I can do. Big performance coming Saturday night.
I love it. X Series 16 heads up to the middleweight division to welcome the debut of Buffalo, New York's Amir Cashman Anderson as he takes on fellow American Keontae Davis. Keontae, many would look at your career and say you're outmatched on Saturday night. Why are those opinions wrong?
Well, he got a lot of experience, but I'm going to just bring it in the ring, bro. I ain't worrying about that.
Fair. Amir, the bar is quite high for this debut. Detail for us what you expect to occur inside the ring on Saturday night.
First off, I want to say you made a mistake. I'm from Syracuse, New York, not Buffalo. But
thank you, BoxRec, for getting that wrong.
Yeah, no, you're good. Expect a show. I'm a showman. I'm a person that likes to have fun in the ring and likes to, I hit hard. I'm a switch hitter, so it's a lot of things you got to keep up with me. So, yeah.
Keontae, do you feel like he has anything different than what you've seen before?
No. None.
Amir, do you believe that you have something special?
Yes. I mean, I'm not a 10-time national champion for no reason.
I mean, he just go try to outbox me and everything else, but
oh my God.
For it.
I'm an outboxer.
Keontae, do you feel any pressure in this moment being in this position?
None. I'm ready for Saturday.
I love it.
I'm
Amir?
excited for him. I hope he come to fight Saturday because I had a long training camp and I'm mad I had to cut this weight for you. So, but I'm excited. I'm excited for this fight and ready to show to the world that Misfits is here. Misfits is the best promotional company.
I love it. Cashman making some withdrawals potentially on Saturday night. Our co-main event features Misfits Gold being put on the line as light heavyweight champion Anthony Taylor defends his title on 3 days' notice against the well-seasoned combat sports weapon in Sweden's Samuel Eriksson. Samuel, you squared up with AT in London. Now you can realize the ultimate opportunity. How do you capture this title on Saturday night?
It's first of all, I want to say thank you to AT for stepping up on this short notice, saving the fight. With that being said, I mean, now I'm here for the title, so I don't have anything specific to say to AT. I'm just saying I'm coming for it.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Stop playing with me, bro. Hey, everybody in karate combat, y'all know I beat everybody up in karate combat too. Fuck y'all. Anyways, I'm gonna walk you like dog food and run through you, bro. You ain't gonna be able to handle my power. I'm gonna knock your ass out first round. I guarantee it, or your guys' money back. Guarantee it.
Will you punch or will you hug?
No, don't worry about that. If I want to hug you, I can hug you if I wanted to. Like,
I know.
You wouldn't be able to stop that.
You've done too much MMA, bro.
You wouldn't be able to stop that anyways if I wanted to hug you. But I'm gonna knock you out. If you want to bang, let's stand in the middle of the fucking ring and let's fucking bang. Look, I'm here on a 3-day notice. I'm gonna get your ass out of there quick and get ready 3 weeks later.
AT, you're bringing a different energy to this fight week. I can already feel it. Walk me through what's going on in your head.
Man, I'm fucking going through it right now. I lost 20 pounds in 3 days. I want to fucking fight. I want to fuck. Matt, by the way, I love giving back shots.
Oh,
I love giving back shots.
Heard.
Hey, yo. So, I'm excited to fight. This is my first fight on Misfits in America. It feels good to not get booed this fucking time. So that's the good thing about it. But here you go. So I'm here, let the people know, like, hey, I'm coming to make a statement. Shout out to my boy Foxy G. I got my coach Lightning Lopez with his son David Dynamite Lopez. But overall, I'm here to get my co-main. Unfortunately, KSI had an injury. We couldn't be able to fight, but I wish him a speedy recovery. Maybe we can run it down the line, in the future. Slim's ducking, and let's make it happen.
Samuel, there was a lot of beef in London between yourself and AT. Do you feel the bad blood still?
I mean, I had more bad blood the first time I met him. Now I just think he's funny. Like, it's just, he's a fighter. I respect his experience in Bellator and in Misfits. And
Literally wearing Kill Bill outfit.
Is this your hype man or?
That is Big Bobby the Boss Man, OJ Rose's hype man.
That?
Thank you for being here. AT, once again, the ultimate company man, answering the call at the 11th hour, the bat signal almost, defending the throne against the dangerous debutant. How can anyone disrespect you now?
I mean, look, people going to have to stay in the ring and see what they're going to do against me. No one's able to crack my code. I beat everybody in front of me, and I'm going to do what I do best and beat people up. I'm going to beat the shit out of them this Saturday. I swear to God. I'm
Don't
going
do
to
that.
make this a meme.
Don't swear to God.
I swear to God, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, and I'm going to punish you like a P. Diddy party.
Sam, any response there?
No, I mean, he says what he want to say as always. But I'm curious about this guy. Are you paid to be here with AT?
The Diddy experience.
Thank you to Big Bobby the Boss Man. All roads lead to our Cruiserweight Tournament main event. Can Faze Temper's newfound success be sustained, or will the returning juggernaut Josh Brueckner become the boogeyman once again? Josh, it's been some time since we've seen you. What version can the fans expect on Saturday?
Yeah, we're turning over a new leaf. I got a new coach, new team, new sense of purpose in the sport. So I'm looking to give Faze Temper his third knockout. Their knockout's a charm. We're going to retire him on Saturday night.
Temper, a first-round TKO victory in the return, and now Brueckner becomes the first obstacle in your efforts to claim the Cruiserweight throne. How can you put an exclamation point on Saturday night?
I want to give a shout-out to Mams, Kala, Misfits for having me back. I'm excited. I've been training really hard for this fight. I've been training all year. I've been really locked in, and Josh is the first stepping stone in this tournament. I'm going to get past him. and then we'll do the rest. But right now, we're just focused on Saturday, putting on a great show for everybody and showing everybody what I've been working on.
Josh, a lot of people suggest that the educated jab is Temper's best weapon. I'm curious, where is he weakest?
Who suggests that? You say a lot of people. I've never heard someone say that.
A lot of people in the chat yesterday.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I think obviously we've seen Faze Temper to get knocked out before, and I'm looking to expose that again. But I think he gets uncomfortable in there when people pressure him, and I think you're going to see that on Saturday night.
Temper, same question to you. Where is Brueckner weakest?
Brueckner doesn't have great defense. He moves a little stiff and a little awkward. He's definitely got faster since his last fight, but it's been a year and a half.
It's been a year and a half, man. It's going to be completely different.
I don't know about all that, but it's going to be completely different on my behalf, too. You didn't get to see too much of me in my last fight. I was going up against a pretty weak opponent. This time, obviously, you're a better opponent, but I'm gonna treat you just like how I did Ginty.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I don't think so. I mean, Ginty threw, one punch at you? And you got wild in there. You got uncomfortable. You could see.
I
You're out
did.
there swinging for the fences.
That was 11 months ago, and
you
I
still
cleaned
couldn't
up.
put him out. You hit him 3 times. Big haymakers. Hardest shot you had. Couldn't put him down.
I cleaned up a lot in the last 11 months, player.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm looking for it. I want a good fight, so.
I'm going to bring it, man.
Yeah.
We're going to bring it.
Faze is a nice guy, I'll be honest. But, obviously he's coming for everything I've worked for, so. I'm still looking to knock him out on Saturday,
There hasn't been much bad blood between you guys, candidly, but you got to flip that switch on Saturday night.
For sure. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I respect him as a human. On Saturday night, though, it's a different story. We're going to war, and that's it.
It's not going to be a war. It's not going to be a war. It's going to be one-sided for sure.
Oh, we're going to see, player.
I love it. For the first time, let's take it to some of the questions from the audience. We kick it off with that gentleman right there.
All right, hello guys. This is Jay from Jay Sports Takes. I got my first question to Faze Temper here, right? A while ago, Faze Banks and Nate Shot, they did the 1v1, and a lot of Faze members actually came to watch them. Are we going to see the Faze members come to this fight as well to support you?
Yeah, some of the guys are going to come. It was easy in LA because everybody's out there already, but definitely some of the guys are going to pull up.
For sure, man. I'm excited. And, for Yachty Gang right here, right? Obviously, Argentine King made a lot of disrespectful comments towards you throughout this fight weekend, throughout the promo in the last year since he's been wanting to fight you for a while. Do you kind of take it personal with all the comments he's been saying to you?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
That's why I'm going to stop him, because it's not sweet, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to talk stuff, but it's one thing to be disrespectful, so that's one thing I don't take, so he going to feel it in the ring, for sure.
All right, perfect. Thank you for your answer.
I'm going to feel shit because
All
you're
right.
weak.
We're going to see. I'll break your
And
jaw.
by the way, I don't know
I'll
what
break
you're
your
talking
jaw.
about personal. The only personal thing, I
Man,
didn't
shut
say
up.
I
Nobody
just
even understand what you're saying.
I'm just speaking
Speak
facts.
Spanish so we can understand what you're
So
saying.
I'm speaking facts.
After
You're stupid.
After I
but
beat you Saturday, you're going to be speaking
it's
Russian.
personal to me because you said that Ronaldo is better
What
than Messi.
are you saying?
So
No.
you next time
Y'all-
make sure to shut the fuck up because,
Let's
Okay,
take
we
it to
understand
BL
that.
for the next question.
How you doing? I got you.
Leah, it's BL from Misfits Boxing here. Big fan of your work, I must say.
Thank you.
What do you make of Amber as an opponent? Where do you see her career going at the end of this Saturday night?
I see your ass back in the ring holding cards.
I'm gonna get the win, baby.
You're not gonna win.
It's going up from here.
I promise you, you're gonna call me again like you did the other day, crying, saying,
Oh, we'll see who's
"Give me
crying
another
after this.
fight. Give me another fight."
We'll see. This is a great match. I'm so excited.
It's a great match, but we have to wear fucking
gonna be
16-ounce
easy-
gloves. We were
easy
supposed to
work.
wear headgear because of this dumb bitch and her dumbass coach who was like, "Oh, let's put some shitty quality footage up of us so she can't deduce anything."
Nobody even knows what you're
Bitch,
talking
nobody's
about.
studying
Shut
shit
the
from
fuck
you.
up.
You look ridiculous. You're slow.
Nobody knows
You got a
what you're
big ass
talking about.
belly,
You
so
make
you're not
no
doing 25
sense.
rounds of sparring at all. You said you spar without headgear. Dumbass choice. That's how you get your fighter hurt. Your management is in jail right now. No, I'm not, you dumbass bitch. I eat good. And when
running
you
your
watch
mouth.
me beat her fucking ass, you gonna be crying, you big ass bitch, big back ass bitch. You ain't never done cardio in your life. You fat as fuck, obese ass boy. I swear to God, she's fat just like you. That's why you don't run cardio. That's why her ass out here looking like she weighs 130 pounds.
If
She's
she
4'11".
gets this mad with just words,
And watch, in
imagine
this
how she's
anger,
gonna react in the ring.
Amber,
Hey,
in
baby.
this anger, baby, it can go further. I promise you.
Ow.
I promise you.
All right, let's
Very good question.
reel her in, BL.
Play with it. I promise.
What have I done?
You act like you're so scary. You're not.
Okay, let's see.
Let's not.
Stand up then. Stand up then. Stand up.
let her push you, bro.
Don't. Yep.
Oh shit.
She's so fucking mad.
Hey.
I think we're so mad.
Can't wait for that one on
I'll
Saturday
break
Night
your
BL.
fucking face.
Well,
I
let's
swear
hope
on my
next
life.
question doesn't start another fight. John Ingram, I want to come to you now.
Little tiny bitch.
Working the inside.
I actually fight. I actually fight. Google me, bitch. I pay everybody here bitches up like you. I swear to God.
We'll
it's
see your
a field
asshole.
day. It's a field day, bitch. You gonna eat this pussy when I knock you out.
We'll see your
I promise you.
tattoo
I
on your
promise
ass.
you. I promise you. You're dumb as fuck.
All right, let's
airhead
head
ass
to the next
bitch.
question, BL. One for Jihan.
John Ingram, there is a viral clip of you knocking down Rolly Romero in a...
You ain't fucking ready for no bitch like me, I swear to God.
Can you detail me what
I'm
happened in
ready.
that spar?
Can you repeat that for me?
There was a viral sparring clip with Rolly Romero where you actually knocked him down. Can you detail me what happened in that spar?
You know, me and Rolly, we worked a couple of times. It was just another sparring day. They came in a little aggressive. I could see he was trying to knock my head off that sparring session. I had
Love
to do
you.
what I had to do.
Bitch, you're wearing my skirt because your fucking management messed up all your shit.
You don't know
I
what
prayed
the
over
fuck
you
you're
twice.
talking about.
I
Shut
gave
the
you free
fuck
shit.
up.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? I just
Maybe
took
go
some
run
time
some
and
more
prayed
instead of
over you,
running your
dumbass
fucking
whore.
mouth.
Dumbass bitch. You all up in my shit. I'm nice as fuck to you. I gave you
I'm
shit to
losing
wear.
brain cells, getting dumber by the fucking minute.
You are already dumb when you walked in here, bitch.
All right,
Please.
let's take one last media question from the one, the only, Fred Beck.
Well, thank you. Question to Kata. Obviously, KSI is now singing on the August 31st card. Which KSI song are you most looking forward to?
They're all good, so I'm very much looking forward to it. No, I mean, look, the Dublin card, to be honest, this space is so special. Any other event, and unfortunately injuries in the sport of boxing, we saw it early this year with Tyson Fury versus Usyk at the highest end of the professional sport, it happens. The fact that we've still got a banger of a card, a sold-out arena in Dublin, I'm very much looking forward to a KSI concert to be the sort of sprinkle on top of some fantastic fights. I'm personally very excited to see the debut of HS Tiki Toki, an amazing name in this space. We're very happy to have captured his signature. And I think the Danny Aarons and Simpson fight is one that is going to pull in a whole new audience in the UK, and I hope the US tunes in as well. I expect it to. There's some great US names on there as well. Dean the Great returning. So yeah, no, it's a wild world. JJ's super pumped to be performing to his fans, and it's not really, in traditional boxing, if you're injured, you don't get the opportunity to say, well, I'm going to sing for you tonight. So fantastic, proper Misfit style.
No, it sounds pretty good for sure. Had Ryan walk in now.
Bro, you should get one of these girls do the trash talk for you. They do it better.
And then, which way a little bit now?
It's crazy how he doesn't need a mic, and he's heard everywhere.
No, very impressive for sure. Calla, again for you. Obviously, through Boston Boxing, you've brought through quite a few boxers to many successful careers. How do you aim to bring through two of your new prospects, Jahan and then Amir Anderson as well?
How do I expect to do it?
Yes, on the Misfits promotion. Do you do them fast, slow?
Yeah, that's a good question, Fred. Me and you should have a sit down on that because it will take a couple of days. But it's a very good question. I think the first thing you look to do is activity. We have done 16 shows with Misfits in 2 years, so the space is there. Where Misfits Pro goes, you'll find out. But these are two guys that, in boxing you can't really say, oh, I'm going to sign them sometime in the future and we'll sort of develop Misfits Pro around it. You have to take those opportunities. When names like Ingram and Anderson come on the table, you strike. You want to do something in boxing, you strike then, because or else they're wrapped up in a 5-year contract, you can't get them out. We're lucky enough to have long-term agreements with both of them, so we're very excited about that. But good question. First answer to that would be activity.
I love it. Before we head out here, Ryan Schwartzberg, welcome. What makes you different than the last 4 opponents that Jihan Ingram has faced?
What's going on? Ryan the Lion here. Well, taking another hard, short-notice fight, and I'm on that list that when they need somebody to step up and challenge these young guys that are up and coming, they know who to call. So the Lion's here to step up, and with all due respect to my opponent, John Ingram, but they think they got me on short notice. I'm ready. I stay ready for these opportunities. So the lion's about to come out, and you're about to see a good fight.
I like it. Representing Florida in this one, what does it mean to have that home field advantage?
Oh, it's amazing. It's a blessing right here in Miami. Hell yeah, I'll come out. Let's go. I was so excited to get the call. So I've just been excited about it. And, you know, I just think that life is like that. You know, you get these opportunities, and when God puts them in your way, I just say, you know what? God gave me the strength to do this, and I can do all things through Christ. So let's go.
And Jihan Ingram, Ryan's now here. You're seeing him. What do you see?
I did my research. I got a tough opponent. You know, he done faced some good guys. Keyshawn Davis' brother. So he got a good resume, a good background. But, you know, I come and do what I do. 4 tried, 4 came short. You can check my resume. I really got melatonin in my hand, so you know what we do.
I absolutely love it. X Series 16 kicks off this Saturday here in Miami. The James L. Knight Center plays host. We take it to Riley.
All right, as Ben Davis just said, 10th of August, Misfits number 16 coming to you live. That is going to be at 2 p.m. local time or 7 p.m. BST. But this is Dazn, and we've got plenty more action on the way.
I think it's my Muhammad Ali moment.
Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou. It is Godzilla against King Kong. What happens when you hit Francis Ngannou and he doesn't move?
What they're doing here is taking boxing to the highest stratosphere.
It almost seems like we're living in a bit of a fantasy world.
Riyadh season hit the road for the first time as Terrence Crawford stepped up to the super welterweight to dethrone Israel Madrimov. Relive that epic night on Dazn. This Saturday is a doubleheader as Faze Temper takes on Josh Brueckner. Then, stay tuned as heavy-hitting Bohachuk squares off against knockout artist Virgil Ortiz Jr. August 24th, the Legends run it back as Floyd Mayweather takes on John Gotti III. September 14th, it's Mexico versus Puerto Rico as Canelo puts his super middleweight titles and Mexican pride on the line against Edgar Berlanga. Saturday, 21st, Riyadh season is heading to London with an all-British battle for the ages as Anthony Joshua takes on Dynamite Daniel Dubois for the IBF crown.
Live on Dazn August 24th. Floyd Money Mayweather versus John Gotti III. The best ever in a bad-blooded rematch.
This is more than personal.
A 15-0 perfect record and still performing at the highest level, but with the legacy of his name. John Gotti III is looking to write boxing history. The first fight ended in chaos. Now they must collide once more. Mayweather versus Gotti III, August 24th. Live on Dazn.
Ben Davis, that was a press conference for the ages. A lot of intensity, a lot of good atmosphere, and then a lot of negativity as well. It wouldn't be Misfits if there wasn't 50 people around us right now. What are you thinking going into this fight? You got some dark horses?
I think that there are absolutely some upsets that can occur, but talk about newfound fireworks in Leah Gotti and Amber Fields. I wasn't aware that they had such bad blood, but now I can't wait for that matchup.
I know, that fight kind of came out of nowhere, and then they were ready to take each other's heads off. It took 2 security guards to take down Leah Gotti. I mean, I didn't see that coming.
I got to say, I love the security guys. They let Leah a little close. You guys let her a little close. But that was absolutely fantastic. And the pros, Amir Cashman Anderson, highly anticipated. And Roundhouse, it goes down on Misfits.
It always goes down on Misfits. Now, Josh Brueckner versus Faze Temper. Faze Temper coming off a win, Brueckner coming off of a loss. What are some of the mentality going in a fight like that where you got a guy that's surging and a guy that's trying to make that comeback?
there's a lot of factors at play here in this Cruiserweight tournament main event. I think the fact that Josh Brueckner has aligned himself with BJ Flores speaks volumes about the regimented training that he's put himself through. But in terms of coaching, on the opposite side of the coin, Malik Scott, whose career speaks for himself. So I think we're going to see the best versions of both guys, and the boogeyman, who knows, could maybe make a successful return.
Absolutely, and it's tough because sometimes when you have such stacked coaches, it always comes down to the fighter. I often say BJ Flores is the secret ingredient, but he's going up against a very, very challenging and experienced coach as well. So that's a really, really interesting fight. Short notice, AT coming in against a pretty skilled guy in karate, as you've seen. What do you think about that one? That one's kind of unique to me.
It's a crazy matchup. To put the gold on the line, 3 days' notice. Anthony Taylor's entire professional career worked up to getting that belt, and now he says, I don't need more than 72 hours to defend it against a Swedish army knife in Samuel Eriksson, who I've had the pleasure of watching compete in person. This kid's fast. This kid's dangerous. He has bombs in the hands, but what he doesn't have is Misfits experience, and AT's got that in loads.
Absolutely, and I mean, Swedish Army knife is a new term, but you only get that from Ben Davis. No, I mean, I'm very, very curious about that one because, like you said, obviously AT was preparing. So it's not like this is just 72 hours. But AT is the type of guy that wants to fight. He's always ready. He's going up against a challenging opponent, but is his experience in the boxing ring going to sway the odds there? And we got to remember, too, he said, no hugging. He ain't doing any hugging. So I'm very, very excited to see. Tell me your dark horse. Tell me the fight that people need to look out for that they might not be seeing already.
It was a very pumped up one, but Argentinian King and Yeti Gang, in my opinion, just keeps cranking up different notches. I've never seen Yeti Gang this irritated at somebody. AK is as outspoken as a gun. I mean, he's just firing verbal bullets, and boy, they are irritating Yeti Gang. But the problem is, against Pulley, Argentinian King couldn't really pull the trigger. So we'll have to see if he can right that wrong against a defensive legend in Yeti Gang.
And absolutely, Argentinian King showed he had the skills and the ability, but it just seemed like he wasn't able to put it together that night, and I'm curious if he's going to be able to do it this night. Now, guys, make sure to tune in tomorrow. We got the weigh-ins, and then, of course, Saturday the 10th here on Dazn, Misfits, 16, 2 p.m. local time, 7 p.m. BST. I'm Roundhouse. I'm, of course, with the one and only Ben Davis. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Misfits.
This is one of the best cards that we've seen in Misfits. Faze Temper returning against Josh Brueckner.
This is going to be a big fight. Let's go. Rep him out.
We are getting one of the best fights that we could have asked for right away.
This is a really close fight.